Established by South Asian immigrants in 1917, the mill town of Paldi, British Columbia was one of Canada's first inclusive multicultural communities.
It's season 6 on Marissa's Easy Kitchen, and we're starting off the year a little differently. We're here at Calamus Estate Winery with Michaela and a few other guests. This is a 2-part episode. Join us next time on Marissa's Easy Kitchen. Cheers.
Welcome back to Cable 14's coverage of the Supercrawl 2025. I'm your co-host, Steven Sobot, and I'm here with
Megan DeVicia, co-host as well, and we are so excited to be here at James and King William, and we are joined by the one and only Aoife. Aoife, how are you? Very good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell us about your performances you have on this weekend.
Yeah, so I'm a lucky duck and have a lot, actually. So I just played the fashion stage with Stereo Russ, and now I play the Steelport stage with my band and my original music at 8:40 p.m.
Oh.
And I play tomorrow main stage at noon. More music.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how long have you been kind of performing live music?
Honestly, I grew up in a very musical household, so pretty much my whole life. But I actually went to college here to study the music, the jazz program at Mohawk. So I've been performing professionally ever since. So a good hearty 10 years, I'd say.
Amazing.
Yeah,
We're happy to have you here. And you are also the winner of the Road to Supercrawl. Can you tell us about that process?
Oh yeah, I heard that out of like 500 of us, there's 25 of us that was chosen to go through this competition with Grant Avenue Studio, a very legendary studio here. And we did some semifinals and a finale, like a bunch of really amazing musicians, and my band and I just put our best foot forward, and I won. So I won the main stage of Supercrawl and a recording package, photography package, like a bunch of things. I was just on cloud 9 about it, so yeah. Thank you.
Like, how is the general experience kind of both kind of getting that, you know, coming all together, plus also like when you're up on stage? How do you feel? Like, what comes to mind when you're on stage?
Honestly, once I start playing on stage, I just go into a little bubble. So even if I'm feeling nervous, the second my band starts to play, I know I'm in good hands. And I just go into my little bubble of performing and hope that I can engage with the audience and hope that they enjoy what they hear.
We're going to enjoy it. I can't wait for you to go on.
Thank you.
Tell us about engaging with audiences in Hamilton. What's that been like for you?
It's the most fulfilling feeling. I mean, it's a reminder as to why I do it. It's why I write music, to hopefully have people relate and find something that can maybe make them feel a little bit more less alone in whatever we go through in life. So human connection is the best thing. That's what it's all about. So yeah.
Well said.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I guess, who would you kind of call as inspiration for yourself?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, sorry. Who would, like, musically, who is inspiration for yourself?
Inspiration, I grew up in Ireland, actually, so a lot of Irish folk music I grew up around. But I love good old Stevie Nicks and Bob Dylan and all the Beatles and all the good stuff. So those would be huge inspirations for me. Yeah.
And you have new music coming out, is that right?
I do.
Can you give us a sneak peek
Yes.
into what that's going to sound like? And
Yeah, so my next single coming out, I actually wrote during COVID, and I've just been sitting on when I want to release it. And it's one of my favorite songs I've actually written. For the first time, my band all individually on their instruments can say a lot in this song. And it's really a throwback to my 70s inspirations. So yeah, I'm very excited for it to come out. So it's going to come out in November. Yeah.
Well, Margaret, just out of curiosity, is this your first time at Supercrawl? Have you been here a bunch of times?
So, I mean, as a patron, I've been here so many times, and during college, I've played here on different stages, or I played at ringside at one point, but this is the first time my name's been on the poster, and I get to play Supercrawl officially, so
that's exciting.
Baby's first Supercrawl.
Welcome to it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And tell us, what are some of the other things that you're looking forward to this Supercrawl weekend?
I mean, this city has so much to offer, and I think this one weekend shows you exactly what Hamilton's all about. So to feel that insane, eclectic energy just all weekend long, there's nothing like it. It's such a high. So just even walking around here is enough. It's such a high to experience, and I never miss it. Yeah.
And Hamilton has a pretty big music scene in itself, kind of thing. How have you liked it? How has it treated you?
How's it treating me?
Yes.
Really, really well. I'm lucky that I know a lot of musicians who always show up for me, and vice versa. And the community's ready to welcome you with open arms if you're so willing. So treated me really well so far. I feel like a good old Hamiltonian after living here for a good 10 years. So yeah.
I think that earns you the title of a Hamiltonian.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
And in terms of any rising or emerging musicians, is there any guidance or advice that you would give them?
Don't do what you think you should do. Do what your gut's telling you to do. Like, don't listen to, okay, this genre's really out right now, or, or I should only release a 3-minute song and nothing longer. Like, just do what your gut's telling you to do. Keep knocking down doors. People are so happy to take part in your music by just asking them. You'd be surprised what a simple little message on Instagram is gonna go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fantastic. And, what are you hoping to do here at Supercrawl once you're done performing? What are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to here?
Yes.
Oh my God, just playing my heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just playing as much music as possible. Seeing all my friends play. I know so many musicians playing Supercrawl. So just seeing my friends play and getting to support them and playing music myself, I mean, I could do that for the rest of my life. I hope to.
We hope you do too. And that's the beautiful thing about Supercrawl. There are so many musicians, many local. So that's a great thing that we get to celebrate you and celebrate the local artists. And where can people find out more about you and connect with your work as well?
Best place to find me as anyone is Instagram, Aoife.Lou. It's a weird name to spell, but good luck. Yeah, Instagram. I post everything there, so yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for all your time.
Thanks for having
It was
me.
great chatting with you. Thanks so much for being here.
So fun. Thanks, guys.
And thank you. I'll throw it back to you. You come down here to Supercrawl, listen to Aoife, and perform, and we'll see what it's all about.
When you're a child, people will take the word of any adult over you.
There's something universal about what growing up is like.
Moment in time, and when you grow up, it's gone.
It touches certain nerve in everybody.
Feels like something you shouldn't be watching at age 12.
I cried a lot in that movie. This film has a big beating heart.
Just a better version of Alice in Wonderland.
We needed films like this as a kid.
Growth and change are inescapable. We're all gonna have to do it one day.
I felt really alone when John died, and the United Way program really, I reached out to them and they just really helped me feel less alone and helped me feel validated in my grief, which has been tremendously helpful during a time when I've never felt so alone in my life.
Canada's largest children's book festival returns to the Royal Botanical Gardens on October 4th and 5th. The Telling Tales Festival features over 100 authors, illustrators, dancers, and musicians from across the country. Uncover your storytelling potential with multisensory activities, active play centers, and author signings created for little ones to young adults. Free and accessible family fun is happening at the Telling Tales Festival. Register for free at tellingtales.org.
And welcome back to Cable 14's live coverage of the Supercrawl here in 2025. We're here right now on the corner of James Street and King William. And I'm Stephen Sobot, and I'm here with my co-host,
Megan Devicia. Thanks, Stephen. And we are having such a blast the first day of Supercrawl, and we are just getting started. So let's turn it to our incredible interviewee for today. We have Emily from Emerson Arts. How are you?
Oh, hi. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here. And we have worked together in various ways. I'm really excited to chat with you. So tell us, what are you doing here at Supercrawl this weekend?
So we are excited. Emerson Arts is bringing to you a show that is essentially a game show that we are calling Hamilton Hot Seat. And it will be an interactive activity for people passing by if they want to take part. We've got some great prizes and some fun things. So we took a lesson from last year. We did Supercrawl last year, which was amazing. And we thought, you know, there's a lot of people that walk by and don't realize that a show's happening. And, you know, you kind of come in the middle of a show. So, like, what can we do to sort of appeal to everybody? And so we came up with the idea of the Hamilton Hot Seat. And the fun thing about that is that Mason Misewski, who is my best friend and business partner at Emerson Arts, he has quite a few accents that he has perfected over the years. And so we are so lucky to have a whole bunch of characters who will be joining us tomorrow.
That is fantastic, and I can't wait to see that. Like, that's gonna, or to even go on stage myself to just be like, you know, see what I can provide for that. What I guess was the inspiration for that?
Well, we are both history buffs. We love the city. We love Hamilton. We think Hamilton is the greatest city in Canada. It has a little bit of everything, and the theater scene is no joke here. So we've been really appreciate that we've seen a lot of love from Hamilton, and so we thought, you know, what can we do to really highlight Hamilton during Supercrawl? We're gonna have all these people from all over. So we have some interesting ways of asking some fun questions about the city of Hamilton.
Can you give us a sneak peek at some of those questions?
Let's see.
If it's too early, I understand.
Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise.
No worries, no worries.
But it's not what you think.
Yeah, good. He was wanting more. So can you tell us about Emerson Arts and more of what you do?
Yeah, so Emerson Arts is a theater company here in Hamilton. We've been running since 2020. Yes, it's crazy. We did start a theater company in the midst of the pandemic. But what we did was an outdoor site-specific show to start things off called Fright Night. And fast forward to year 6, we're celebrating with our 6th annual Fright Night event that is taking place at the end of October. So Fright Night is an outdoor site-specific show that happens at a secret location in Hamilton every year. And we've done it at Dundurn Castle, Felkers Falls, the pier, the cotton factory. We've done it all over. So this year we have a great location, and our theme is Wonderland. So that's how Emerson Arts started, but over the last 5 years, we've done every kind of show you can imagine. Musicals, plays, short plays. We've done everything. We've hosted the City of Hamilton Canada Day celebration, and our band has performed there. So we've been doing a lot of fun things with Emerson Arts, and with the help sometimes of the arty crowd. So yeah.
Fantastic. It seems like what you mentioned. Obviously, you have the trivia that where people come on and you say it's an alternative way to do theater. As you mentioned, also the Fright Night is an alternative way. Why choose this alternative way to kind of produce theater in that way?
You know what? We are adjusting for the stage. So the whole world is a stage, and there's a million different kinds of shows that you can do. And so in order for us to do these kind of fun things in fun spaces, and to get the most amount of people and that sort of thing, we found that this has been a little niche that we've sort of fit into, and it's worked really well. But that's the Fright Night is like an annual thing, and usually it's the only site-specific show that we do. But we also have done like a giant wedding, immersive wedding at the Cotton Factory, for example, if you remember. And, we had all the full 300 wedding guests come and watch a whole wedding go down. We've kind of found some cool things to do here in the city.
Absolutely. Yeah. And talk about that Fright Night. I attended that, and it was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It was such a good show, such a good performance. So looking forward to seeing it again.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And so can you tell us a little bit about the theater landscape in Hamilton?
Sure. So I have been lucky enough to perform with a number of theater companies here in Hamilton, and we have a bunch of community theaters that are, they do their best to be inclusive and kind of do all sorts of types of shows, everything from Little Orphan Annie to Next to Normal and other more like riskier sort of shows that can take place. We have a number of community theaters that love to embrace the local talent, and you don't need any experience. Theater is for everyone. It's a good time. It's fun. Everybody's goal when you're on stage is to give the best show. We all have the same goals, so everybody gets that rah camaraderie. It's like sports.
Fantastic. What plans? Obviously, Fright Night's coming up.
Yes.
And obviously, we're doing this on Supercrawl. What other plans do you have coming up for the future?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, because we do have another great project that's coming up in 2026 at Theater Aquarius. So as I had mentioned, my best friend and business partner, Mason Misevsky, we work very closely together. He completed his master's at Laurier University last year, and through his research, as a way to present his research rather than just writing it down in a book and someone reading it, he wrote a play about the queer experience in Hamilton. And it's called, not in Hamilton, in Ontario. And it is called Community Musical Theater, The Queer Experience, and it will be taking place at Theater Aquarius in March of 2026. Yeah.
Congratulations to Mason.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll pass that on.
Please do.
I'm sure he's watching.
Congrats, Mason. And where can folks find out more about you or connect with Emerson Arts?
So our website is emersonarts.ca, and we are on Instagram, Facebook, and you can also find us through Hammer Rage Room.
The Rage Room. Just before we end off here, you mentioned the Rage Room. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we actually just started a Rage Room on King Street at 185 King Street East, and we're so lucky because we've had such a huge bunch of support from the city. We just opened 2 months ago. It's a place where you can come. It's a safe space where you can come and wear your protective gear and go into a room and smash stuff. It's a great release, and then we also offer Reiki, so it's an opportunity to come in and let it all out, and then we'll rebalance your chakras and set you off onto a great day. I'll tell you, nobody leaves the Rage Room feeling worse than when they arrived.
Exactly. Yeah. And everyone's going to leave Supercrawl feeling just as amazing.
I think so. Oh my goodness, look at it.
Yeah, this is awesome. And thank you so much, Emily, for chatting with us. We appreciate it.
It's been awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. So I think that we're kicking off here on commercial break, but definitely come right back because we have more Supercrawl exclusive interviews just for you.
Season 6 on Marissa's Easy Kitchen, and we're starting off the year a little differently. We're here at Calamus Estate Winery with Michaela and a few other guests. This is a two-part episode. Join us next time on Marissa's Easy Kitchen. Cheers.
Wasn't easy growing up on Sargent Avenue.
Bunch of Icelandic boys, nobody wanted around.
But hockey was good to us.
We're signing up then, George. Only if Connie here joins up with us.
And the war came along. Broke up the team. But we were needed, and we went. It cost us. Too much, maybe. I don't know. But I do know one thing. We still got some fight left in us, right, boys? It's the game we've been saving it for. For us. For Canada. For the boys of Sargent Avenue.
The Winnipeg Falcons served Canada in the First World War. 2 teammates never made it home. The rest went on to win the very first gold medal in Olympic hockey.
Hello, it's that time again. Get up, get off the couch, and tackle your own to-do list. The Just Ask Bob Show, Season 10, where we demystify everything home rental. From the foundation, right to your home's rooftop, and everything in between. Coming this fall, only on Cable 14.
And welcome back to Cable 14's live coverage of the Supercrawl 2025. We're here at James Street in King William. I am your co-host, Stephen Sobot, and I'm here with
Megan DeVicia with Hamilton Arts Council, and we're having an awesome time. There are bands performing right now as we speak, but it's a great energy. So if you're still at home, come on down to Supercrawl 2025. This is the first day. We're kicking it off. And kicking off this next interview, we are really excited to be chatting with the president of the Hamilton Film Board, Christopher. Christopher, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. It's awesome to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, the Hamilton Film Board. Can you tell us what exactly you do for those who don't know at home?
Yeah, we're a newly launched organization. We just launched this week, part of TIFF 50. So we just kicked off things with the ribbon cutting ceremony at our booth just about an hour and a half ago with Mayor Andrea Horvath. So we're really an organization bridging the gap between the Hamilton film scene and the Hamilton film office. So we're here to bring more productions to shoot in Hamilton, but also foster the talent that's already here.
That is so important. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. How has the experience been? How has kind of putting this all together been?
It's been fantastic. Like, we launched during TIFF in the trades, and it's been amazing to hear from production companies from LA and New York have already heard about the film board, about bringing more productions here. So it's really been off to a great start, and we've had such amazing. We have guests all weekend at our booth that are filmmakers, or whether they're actors or crew, and so we've had the first couple guests already kicking off at 6 o'clock, and the interaction's been amazing.
And tell us what you're going to be doing here at Supercrawl.
Yeah, we have a booth all weekend long to meet filmmakers and to network within the city. So we have different guests throughout the weekend, whether you're an actor or a crew or a production company. So you can meet and ask questions. We have legendary actress Kat Burrell, known for Winona Earp. We have George Mahalco, directed My Bloody Valentine. And so we've kind of gathered kind of a bunch of Hamilton industry people to kind of share with the community about how they got their start and things like that. But we also have a demonstration of camera equipment and fun gear and a cool media wall for you kind of take pictures with and stuff as well, and walk the red carpet at our booth, So,
love that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you're mentioning, that, getting into the film industry yourself. How did you get into the film industry?
Yeah, I've been in it since I was about 14 years old, starting as a production assistant, helping, getting coffee and, starting out small things and really kind of worked my way up. And, it's been a fantastic ride. I've been in the film industry for about 25 years now, and, I've made just shy of 60 films. and the last about 30 of them here in Hamilton. So I started shooting movies in Hamilton about 8 years ago, but relocated here about 5 to be more actively involved and to kind of produce more movies here.
Oh, and can you tell us about some of the diverse locations that you film at within Hamilton?
Oh, absolutely. We're all over, and a lot of the films that I produce are Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh, yeah.
So we're in a lot of beautiful homes and streets, and always putting Christmas decorations on people's windows and things. But we get to go everywhere from people's homes and businesses to streets to farms to aspirational locations. But I also shoot a lot of horror movies as well. So we've been in Evil Empire Studios in the tunnels and in the basements there, and shooting in some warehouses and stuff. So you really get to see it all.
Yeah, I've driven down like Bay Street or Hess or something like that, and it's sweltering and sunny and like 35 degrees, and you see the snow machine going, and they're filming, and you're like, that is most likely one of those films, right? Or you're like, we gotta film the snowing scene right now.
Absolutely, and a lot of those movies are shot here in Hamilton, and it's been so fantastic to show, on American audiences or companies like Hallmark or Lifetime or Netflix that are showing these Hallmark Christmas movies, virtually all year round now. It's, Christmas in July and stuff, so it keeps a lot of people employed here in the city doing a lot of the romance movies and Christmas movies.
Oh, that's awesome. And talk about romance and horror. It sounds like you do a lot of different genres.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's my favorite thing about the film industry is you get to kind of tell different stories, and you don't get film fatigue, So I've got to do Christmas movies or thrillers, horrors, and comedies. And I did a film a few years ago called The End of Sex, which is a sex-positive comedy that premiered at TIFF. And so there's so many different kind of stories you can kind of tell using Canada as the backdrop.
Perfect. So, obviously, after having done so many films yourself, it's going to be probably impossible to say this, especially if there's some films that you really love. But what would you say is probably the favorite one that you worked on?
It's like picking your favorite child,
Yeah, you're right.
I did a film about 5 years ago called Learning to Love Again. It was a fall harvest rom-com, and I met my wife on that film. So I'm going to have to pick that one as my favorite. That movie definitely changed my life, So.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. And how can people get connected with the Hamilton Film Board?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to go online at hamiltonfilmboard.com, and we have a registry. If you're a filmmaker or an artist in the city, you can sign up, and we can help share and network on your behalf and connect you with other filmmakers and production companies. And if you're not a filmmaker, that's okay too, because we want to connect with fans and promote more Canadian content here in the city. So even if you're just a fan of films and you want to see more Canadian content, whether that's playing at the Playhouse or the Westdale, we're going to have a newsletter for fans as well to kind of promote and help those locations get more butts and seats to support more Canadian films.
And if you're looking to, are you also looking, if you're also looking to tell a message to probably someone who's young, looking to get into it, that's the final message, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I think, I started when I was a very young teenager, and I've had a great career thus far, and I would encourage anyone who wants to get in front of the camera or behind the camera to get out there, to get involved, to get on sets, to get involved with amazing organizations. That we have so many productions shooting here. We have over 160 productions on average a year, whether that's TV or film. So there's lots of different opportunities to network and get out there, but there's no better time to start than now.
Perfect. Thank you so much
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was a great note to end off on. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. And that covers our Cable 14 coverage of Supercrawl for the time being. We hope to see you tomorrow, or later tonight, really.
Do you spend much of your life feeling stressed, tense, or exhausted? Do you wish you could make friends with your body and increase your strength and flexibility? Yoga is an ancient, science-backed practice that can provide relief from the demands of everyday life. My name is Katie McClelland, and I am passionate about sharing this practice. New episodes of Yoga with Katie